This is really cold. I'm like crazy now. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's the Pretty Wolf, and if this is your first time here, thank you so much for being on my channel. I mostly do makeup tutorials and makeup reviews here, so if you want to see more of my videos, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I have a new video. And speaking of, today I am going to review another makeup brand. It is actually from a drugstore. I am super excited because I haven't done a drugstore review or a drugstore makeup for a while, so today I am going to do that. I will be reviewing the new NYX or NYX new foundation, the Can't Stop Won't Stop, and their concealer as well. It's called Can't Stop Won't Stop. It looks promising and the shades are awesome, and there's quite a bit of range for the shades. So if you guys want to know and want to see how these products perform, how they are sitting on the skin, just keep on watching. Alright, so let's talk about foundation first. It is a 30 ml. It retails for $19.50 Canadian. It is supposed to be a full coverage, waterproof, don't transfer, but at the same time it is lightweight. It is wearable up to 24-hour, and it's a matte finish. Also comes with 45 shades, guys, so it's amazing, and I think this shade will match me. So the concealer, it is 3.50 ml. This is how it looks like. It retails for $13 Canadian. It's the same thing as the foundation, waterproof, full coverage, lightweight, don't transfer, all of that claims. So we are going to see if that's gonna happen today, and I'm going to check back with you guys later tonight. Okay, so it comes in a pump. Any foundation that comes with a pump, it's already a plus, and that's how it looks like. Texture is very watery, so maybe that is why they said it's full coverage, but it's lightweight. So I'm just gonna apply it with the sponge. Okay, so as you see, I just dab my sponge once. I feel like this shade is perfect for my skin right now, but probably not my summer shade. So right away, it definitely covered my skin texture, as you see, and I did not put a lot. I'm just gonna do the other side now. Okay, let me just finish applying the whole thing, and I'm gonna give you my first thought. So I added one more full pump for my forehead. Okay, and I'm just going to apply it evenly on my skin right now. So just build up a bit more. Alright guys, so I finished applying those two full pump on my face right now. So foundation is there. I could say that it is a lightweight texture, but it definitely covers. But I wouldn't say that it is a full coverage right on when you put it on. It's very different from other really full coverage foundation. So I'm going to give it another layer so that I could really see that full coverage, because right now if I'm looking at my skin, I could see some blemishes on my skin. It didn't really fully covered it. This is not how it should be for a full coverage foundation. So just give it another layer to see how this foundation cover, but I would say I did put quite a bit already. Alrighty guys, as you see, this is the third layer of this foundation on my face right now. The foundation is very lightweight. I don't feel like it's really heavy, and it's absolutely matte finish. So I am quite impressed about that matte finish and very lightweight, but I'm not convinced with how full coverage it is. I have used a full coverage foundation before. I used Double Wear, and that one absolutely instant. I could see it covers my pigmentation. This one I definitely have to build up. So if you have this and if you want to try it, make sure to build up this foundation. The first layer, it does cover, but you can still see some of the pigmentation that it didn't really cover 100%. So now I'm going to try the concealer, and I'm in shade Natural. So let's see how this one works as well. I'm going to show you the applicator. So applicator looks like this, and it's a little bit funny because it's a little bit crooked. I don't know why, maybe that's really how it is. Okay, and I'm just gonna apply it under my eye. I choose a lighter shade, a little bit too light. But let's see after I blend it. Okay, so it's not really bad. The shade is fine. So that is the coverage of concealer. I'm actually pretty impressed with how it looks like. Wow. And it did cover up my dark circles. I actually have a little bit more darkness around the corner of my eyes. So that one did cover. Okay guys, so that is the first layer of concealer. As you see, you have seen how much concealer I put under my eye, and I'm very impressed how it actually corrects and covers my eyes. But if you still look really close, I would say I could add a little bit more, but very impressed with how it sits and it corrects and blends into my skin. So I'm just gonna add a tiny bit around this corner and here, because I have some veins over here, and then we'll set it up with a powder. Okay, so that is the concealer. As you see, I am very surprised and just happy how it covers and how it corrects. So let's go ahead and set this with powder right away. Okay, here is the concealer setting up, and I think I just have to do the rest of my makeup off cam, and I'll be right back and to give you guys my final thought about this product. And I am back with the rest of my makeup, and did you guys expect that I'm going to wear this bright lipstick today? I just feel like I wanted to wear something bright because eyes is very simple. But yes, I feel like I haven't been wearing a bright lipstick lately, so today is the day that I wanted to do this. And if you're curious what brand is this is from Clinique and in shade Ruby Woo. So yes, my final thought about this NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation and concealer. To be really honest with you guys, I am very impressed. The more I look at my skin right now, the more I see how the foundation sits on my skin and the concealer, I am impressed. I'm like, wow, how did it happen? Earlier when I was applying my foundation, I said like, oh, my dryness is coming up a little bit. So, you know, we always get that kind of cakey look into the skin, but the more it sits, the more it's becoming like soft and really polished. Yeah, so I'm really impressed, especially with the concealer as well. It's so good that right away when I blend it with the sponge, it definitely covers 100%. It color corrects my dark circles, which is amazing, and it's very lightweight. If you're looking for a matte foundation, matte, like nothing shine or nothing at all, this foundation would really hit your makeup wardrobe. It's so good that you don't see any shininess around it, and if you're oily, it's perfect for you. I would say maybe I could use this more in the summer, but in the winter, maybe not, because I tend to get more drier in the winter. But overall, the coverage, I can see my skin through it. I did put the second layer, it is good, and the third layer, now it is a very full coverage, and I'm very impressed. It doesn't feel heavy at all. This product is definitely worth your money because first, it is a drugstore brand and it's very inexpensive. So this one is 30 ml for $19.50. So amazing. And the concealer is only $13, guys. So $13 Canadian. You cannot ask for more, and the way how it looks like, the way how it covers my skin, so amazing. And I just have to see how they stay on my skin, how they last, and later on I'm going to give you a feedback after I wear it for a longer period of time, and I'm going to test it with water because it says waterproof, and we're going to see that if it's going to transfer or not. Again guys, I'm very impressed. I'm very happy with these two products right here combo. So I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this video is helpful. If you're looking forward to buy this new foundation and concealer from NYX, I could say I could recommend it for if you want a matte finish and for oily skin and full coverage. You just have to build up. Okay, so I think that's everything, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe on my channel. I would really appreciate, guys, and it will help me a lot if you do. Thank you so much again, and I will see you in a few hours. Thank you, guys. Bye. So hey guys, I am back. This is how the foundation and concealer looks like on my face right now. As you can see, I have a little bit of shine already, like this from the forehead, on my nose, and around here is definitely there. And the concealer, I would say it's still perfect. As I always look at the lines under my eyes here, it did not crease yet. It's been about 9 hours. It's pretty good. The concealer, I'm very impressed that it holds that long. So you guys see that it still didn't move even on my line. It's still pretty good. It did not crease or nothing. It's so good. I'm really impressed with both of this product. You know, I'm still not that oily, but I could see through my oil already, which is, for me, I don't mind. But if you're very oily, make sure to really set it with a powder, and I think a good primer would really help for you. Like, it's almost like just dewy, but it's not super oily still, and I like that. The only thing that I found with this foundation is if you already started with a dry skin, or your skin is dry, you haven't exfoliated properly, it's really gonna show throughout the day. Because I noticed, like here, I have a few patches that my dried skin just kind of came out overall. Really is, make sure that your skin is not dry or there's no dryness floating around your skin, so that it's more soft and flawless. And the other thing that I noticed is with the foundation, I see more deposit around my nose here and here. So definitely settles on around my nose, but I don't see a lot of like lines or forming a line over onto my expression lines. Overall, it's a good foundation. I think it's still worth it. So now let's do the wear test, another wear test. So this one is how long did it last and what's the performance of this foundation. I would give it 7.5 to what it is. So for the foundation. Concealer, I would give it 10. It's really good, and it does really did a job. Covers up, it stays like that, so I'm pretty happy about it. So there's another couple of steps that I wanted to test with this foundation, because it says it doesn't transfer and it is waterproof. So I have two props right here, so I'm going to show you guys if the foundation does what it says. So first thing is, I wanted to see if it does really transfer or not. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna press this towel onto my face if it does transfer. So I'm gonna do this. Here we go. So that's how it looks like. There's like literally there's nothing in here. Okay, so right there you can see it becomes more yellow now. So I did drag a little bit more, and so I don't know how you would judge that. If it drags a little bit, then it has transfer, but if you just press, or press the fabric in there, it doesn't transfer. So that's pretty good. Now let's try if it is waterproof. So I have a water in here, so I'm just gonna use this towel to catch any waterfall. So I'm just gonna do it like that and wet my face. Oh my god. This is really cold. I'm like crazy now. Okay, wow. So as you see, guys, the water comes in there. I'm gonna try it on the side. Oh, it's really cold. Oh my god. So as you see, the water just glides on it, and it does not move. It doesn't look like, when sometimes foundation, you'd see the water becomes cloudy because of, some of it comes off. Not this one. I could definitely see it's sticking there. This is crazy. I would say the waterproof did not work. You know why? Because as you can see, look at my face right now. You see that little like white lines. That's from the water when I tried to put water on my face. So you see it changes color like this, and like here. That means the foundation comes off. So it depends on how long you'll be in the water. If you're gonna be in the water, then maybe you don't need a long time in the water, but that was pretty quick. But I could definitely see a water line over here. If you guys can, if the camera couldn't pick up, but definitely I could see with my own eyes. So I think the transferring, it works really well, but the waterproof is not as good as other waterproof foundation. So for that reason, waterproof effect is not really working on this foundation. But overall, the coverage, the way how it sits on the skin, shades, a lot of shades. So I think I can still recommend it for everyone that's looking for inexpensive foundation, drugstore foundation, but do the job. I think this is pretty good. So the foundation, I would rate it, now that I know that it's not waterproof, I can rate it just 7, and concealer is really 10. So I would really recommend concealer for you guys. So yeah, that's everything from me, and I hope you like this wear test that I did for you guys. I hope it's a little fun for you, and thank you so much again. I will see you on my next video. Bye guys!